Hey everybody, welcome back to Out Reptiles. My name is Garrett Hartle. In this week's video, I'm going to tell you about some big changes for Superdwarfs in 2023. So I don't know if you guys have been paying attention online lately, but there's a bit of a stir going on with Superdwarf and Dwarf Market. And it has mostly to do with marketing. In fact, it has everything to do with Morph Market. Traditionally, dwarf and superdwarfs have not been sold in as great a numbers on Morph Market as some other species. Out Reptiles has literally never posted an ad to sell a superdwarf ever, but with recent changes happening on morphmarket.com completely alter the way that people are able to find dwarf and superdwarfs. There are more people keeping dwarf and superdwarf retics than ever, more people breeding them than ever, and more breeders kind of retooling their collections to include dwarf and superdwarf. And Morph Market has done some things that are completely going to change everything. The question is it for the better or for the worse? Let's go ask G.I. Joe what those changes are so that you can determine that for yourself.
All right, what's going on, guys? I'm G.I. Joe. I'm the sales facilitator here at Out Reptiles, and I help you guys out with figuring out what snake you're going to get. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about why we're moving over to Morph Market.
All right, guys, so point number one is Morph Market makes shopping fun.
Morph Market. All right, we're in. Boom. Most people, if you're new to the community, you're just coming in, this is a great resource. A lot of breeders use this as a central location where you can go and find almost any kind of reptile that you're looking for. It kind of works like a digital marketplace, and so it's a really nice connection. So for us, we're doing the retics, the reticulated python. Even if you're just looking to learn, it allows you to see a ton of different snakes, different genetics, and be able to get a visual of what that looks like.
All right, guys, so point number two is the Morph Market is going to filter out what's not a fit for you using the categories with the Super Dwarf and Dwarf buttons.
You're new, you just got on our channel, you're starting to research it, you want to see the different localities, like you can do them by locality in here, and then you get to see a plethora of what is available. You can sit here and compare face to face, right? Like side by side what it is that we've got. So for instance, we got a, like here's one of ours right here. You got a platinum anery. If you didn't know what one looked like, right? Then right there, boom, you've got it. Now it's in front of you with, 3 different pictures that you're gonna be able to see. One of the more popular ones is gonna be like Golden Child. You can search it, research it just specifically by that trait, and you went and you were looking for Golden Child, it is, boom, it's right there. There's just so many ways that you are able to find what you're looking for on here. So if you only know like, hey, I know I'm specifically looking for this, it helps you to narrow it down. It's got it to where you can filter everything down for what you're looking for. So like we got Golden Child, any trait form, no additional traits. You can max out, what your budget is on price, if you're looking for specifically a male or female. So for people, that are getting into it new, I think it's awesome because you are able to sit here and see combinations, even if they're not specifically from us, and then you could ask like, hey, does this come yet in Super Dwarf or does it come in Dwarf? And then the other side of it, following those different pages and being able to see how they're going to mature.
Point number three, guys, is that Morph Market connects keepers to breeders.
One of the things that people always ask for is, can I get an availability list? And it's just not something we do. And so this is going to change that up a little bit, and you are going to be able to see what is available. And then if it's sold, you're going to know it's sold, which is something that we don't have on our website. And I think it's really going to help people. It's also going to give them an opportunity to sit there and do comparisons between animals a little easier and a little quicker. So it's going to be a lot of fun taking advantage of that aspect of the platform, along with one of the things that they're doing is like the projects. So we're learning, how we're going to input all that, but that's going to allow you guys to see like what our future breedings are going to be for that year. We're going to be able to put those in, when the mom lays, how many eggs. It'll have notes in there. For all of our in-house breedings, it's going to be a lot of fun showing that stuff off, and then giving you all an opportunity to be able to follow that whole process along the way.
Last thing is that Morph Market helps us get the right animals to the right homes.
One of the things that I really like about the way that we sell snakes, right, is having that one-on-one conversation with you. And if any of you have dealt with buying a snake, we're really trying to get an understanding, especially with a new keeper. Some of them, they have an unrealistic expectation. I want a retic that doesn't get bigger than 5 feet. That's not realistic. It's very nice to be able to educate. That's one of the main reasons that we do things the way we do. What I like about Morph Market is even though like the ad is up, you're still gonna get to have a conversation with me, and I'm still gonna do the due diligence to make sure that you are getting the snake that you really want, right? Based on all the parameters that is gonna matter to you as that snake ages and becomes an adult, making sure it's not gonna outgrow you, outgrow your space. If you're looking to do breedings, I wanna make sure that those are gonna pair up well together for what your end goal is. So what I like about it is because it's not a buy it now like website, but you still get to have that conversation, with me ultimately to make the purchase. Hopefully streamlining the process to make sure that you and I are gonna have a great interaction and you are gonna get an animal that you love for years to come.
So basically all of this means is that breeders are gonna actually have to be more accountable than ever to their customers for dwarf and super dwarf retics. Personally, I applaud the sharing of that kind of good information and making sure, as we always have done here at Out Reptiles, that the right animal finds the right fit in the right home. The actual main reason why I have never posted an ad anywhere is that I want to talk to people about it. But if you look at the numbers of videos that we've posted in educating about super dwarfs over the years, I think people are fairly educated. And if not, I guess they can always reach out to G.I. Joe. So 2023, here we go. Out Reptiles will be on Morph Market. We'll see you guys there.